Hello guys, it's Ina, still from from Russia. So I have good news and interesting news. So the good news, I got approved for getting Swedish residence card to reunite with my husband. It's a good news. And the so news is that location where I'm now at the clinic that is behind me is the corpus, like the building where I'm staying, surprisingly. So I was having a 3 weeks of 12-hour shift, sitting, working. It's like nothing really crazy. I've been working like for 10 months like that, so it's fine. And suddenly I had like a pain, sudden pain all over my body. It was going like from the back through the left side of my ass down to the leg, and I thought like, okay, maybe it's something like with the nerve or something. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do some exercises and gymnastics and it will be fine. After 3 days I was like, okay, nope. So I got an appointment at the neurologist because I thought it's what I like, it was the nerve. So went there and they said nope, it might be something much more serious, not like from the neurologist side, and they sent me to the surgeon at the same clinic. So I went to the surgeon. It was a private clinic that was paid by insurance from my work, so I didn't pay anything. So then I went to the surgeon and he said, oh no, the neurologist, whatever he told you, it's a total bull crap. It's like you have nothing to worry about, blah blah blah. But he still kind of recommended me to go to a phlebologist. I think it's like a doctor who's checking the veins, and basically cardiovascular surgeon, but not cardio, just vascular surgeon. I don't know how it's called precisely in English, but it's not about the heart, it's just about the veins. So I went to the clinic and here I'm staying. Admission to the hospital was pretty fast. Usually you're supposed to collect a lot of papers, a lot of results, blood tests and everything. I did not have anything, so I just went in with my passport, stayed at the reception, at the admission ward, that told about my issue. Maybe after an hour, the doctor on duty came, checked me, sent me straight to the ultrasound. That we did also an X-ray of my lungs to see that I don't have any corona or pneumonia. Did a heart check, and I was admitted this very same day. Went to the third floor and was shown my bed. That is it. So in the building, there is on the first floor, on the ground floor, there is an intensive care unit, the reception, the room where the doctor on duty checks you, and all of other checks like ultrasound, CT scan, X-rays, and on each floor there is its own surgery room, there is residence room, nurse room, and there's a very long corridor along which you'll see the patients' rooms, and at the end of it will be toilets for men and women. The doors are not locked due to safety reasons, and there is a sign that you're supposed to flip if it's like free or occupied. There is also a canteen where you can get food for free, or you can store your own food in the fridge. Usually you're allowed to keep only fruits and dairy, no meat is allowed, and you're supposed to have a little tag with your name and the date for tracking expired food. Once a week, usually on Monday, when there is a big ward check, the food is taken out of the fridge, and patient's supposed to look at it and either throw it away or write new tags and put it back in the fridge. The food at the canteen isn't great, but it's edible, and you'll get 3 meals per day: breakfast, lunch, dinner. The most common ingredients would be cabbage, different types of porridge, bread, and soup. So welcome everyone to my hospital room. So as you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 beds. This is my bed. And you have like a nightstand, and you can see a lot of my stuff, including Swedish. An old lady, she's just changing her linens. That's why it's a little bit a mess. She had a little break, so she goes to the toilet. And basically everything looks well. So you have stands for the dripping, you have always like a nightstand, and a full set of like pillow, blanket, cover for the blanket, the linen, and electric socket and stuff for the oxygen. in case you need it. So there is a sink, mirror, cold water, hot water, so it's like perfect. And how called the clothes hanger, and there's also a chair if someone comes and maybe a visitor they want to sit there. This is the view. Today is a very nice sunny weather. It's supposed to be plus 16 Celsius outside, and yeah, it is sunny, a little bit windy. So today a doctor came and he, how we call it, did this bandage for me, and oh, it feels so much better now. So much easier. And you definitely need wider slippers, so in case like it will be cold, you could have like a sock and your feet will get in. So it's time to talk about the Russian hospitals in general. They are free, they are not fancy, but they are free. So you will not have like the hotel-like experience like you might get like in the US or Sweden, but it's free. Let's say if you are sick in the United States, don't know what will happen to you if you don't have insurance, and maybe even if you have insurance, maybe it will not cover like everything, and at the end you'll have to pay for a lot of stuff. In Russia, it is whatever you need, like the surgery, the basic stuff is for free, but you will not get toilet paper, so bring your own. You should bring your own set of clothes, the slippers, it's kind of obvious and normal. You must bring a razor or whatever you use for shaving, because in case you're going to have a surgery, you'd better shave yourself, because if the nurses are going to do it, they're going to shave you on dry and it's very painful, so don't even try that. Next thing that I suggest you to bring is a cup, a plate, and a spoon, because at the canteen you will get like you won't get hungry, so you won't starve. They will give you that stuff, but they will give it with a face like because they will have to wash it after you. Like when you have your own set, you wash it by yourself. Of course, if you are like really sick, so you can't walk, the food will be brought straight into your room to your bed, so you won't starve, don't worry. Next thing is basically medicines for free. I did not pay for anything, not to nurses, not to doctors, and I still got everything I wanted. I got all of the checks because I have a thrombosis, and it's basically a blood clot in the vein. I have actually 2 veins that are clotted, and because I'm young and because I'm a woman, I had to do a lot of checks, like with the gynecologist. I had 2 ultrasounds with the gynecologist, 2 appointments with them to just check that there's no like cancer-like things, like nothing like that. And also we done some blood tests and pee tests and everything like that. So when you do blood tests, you must have a mask, and basically it's also good if you have those kind of shoe cover, plastic shoe covers, we call them bahila. And if you have already had your surgery, it's and if you need to change like bandages or something like that, so you must have your own how would you call it, like a linen, disposable linen, so you can put on the patient's couch and while they're going to basically check your wound and rebandage it. The same like with elastic bands, if you need to have one like I had in the video, you have to buy it yourself. The same with compression stockings before surgery or after or during, you buy them by yourselves. The same with the medicine. If you take any medicine, let's say you have diabetes or blood pressure, or you take some heart medicine, you'd better take your own, because they will not have that. Because as I told you, each floor is its own ward, and they have their own medicine that is kind of focused and based on the diseases of that particular matter. Let's say if you have some candida, due to the stress and stuff like that, they will not give you any medicine. If you are in the gynecologist ward, yes, they have it, but it's in the other building. So you will have to go there, and they will still, because you're kind of not their patient, they will not really give it to you. They'll tell you, okay, go to the pharmacy and buy. But if you're actually having a treatment there, you will get the medicine there. Then let's say at my ward, we were given blood thinning medicine, Eliquis. It's apixaban, exactly the same that I'm buying now for myself, because it is the medicine. It's actually quite expensive. So if you have to do some drippings, you also buy the medicine by yourself, because the state one they will give you, but it's kind of useless. So it will be beneficial for you, but kind of almost without effect. And you don't pay it like to the doctor. The doctor just say, okay, I can give you this for free, but it won't help you much, or you can go and buy this and you'll get this, but you have to pay for it. So you decide. And if you don't like staying with other people, you can basically book your own room, and it costs 5,000 rubles, $50 per day, and it's fine. There is no Wi-Fi at the hospital, so this is something that you should know. So you should get your own internet, like on the phone. It's more than enough. Like in the evenings, we were watching some movies online. I was streaming, like sharing the internet from my phone to my computer, and the four of us, we were watching movies. Then, what else then? When you do some blood tests, nowadays it's like an innovation to me. All of the blood results you will see in your online governmental account on Gosuslugi. So you just go to your account and you see, ooh, blood test, here we go. And this is really great, I think, because you can see the test by yourself, and you can, because you're bored lying at the hospital, you can just check what everything means, and maybe check the diet that you're supposed to maybe change or whatever. As I told you, it's really good to bring your own things to the hospital, and most of the people do, because in case you have like you usually go to hospital, not like polyclinic where they just check you, but like real hospital for a surgery. That's why a lot of people, they are prepared, and they have their own bags, and they did a lot of the checks, all of those ultrasounds, blood tests, P tests, whatever. They usually do it in advance, because without that, the ward will not take you unless you have a severe case, like if you go with an ambulance, or if it's like really severe case like mine. So I come, and the doctor agreed that yeah, it is emergency, so you stay with us. So let's say if you are by yourself, you just came, or with the ambulance, or just like me, you came to the hospital and they told you, okay, you have to be hospitalized, you have to stay here, and you don't have any friends or family. Basically, you will have to stay during your whole duration, the same clothes as you got admitted. Like I came in jeans and t-shirt and a jacket and sneakers. That is it. And if I don't have any friends, if I don't have any family, I would have had to stay in that clothes for at least 10 days. I think I spent like almost 2 weeks in the hospital. So all the time you will be in the same clothes. No one will give you anything like new clothes. Maximum what you can get is maybe you can ask an extra linen to cover yourself while you are, like, to wrap yourself while you're washing by hand in the sink your clothes, and after trying to dry it on, but it will take a while, so that's why you'd better not get sick or have some friends or family. But other than that, it's pretty good. You will not starve from you'll be given food, and you'll be given like the necessary medicine, and there will be surgery if you need. All of other checks would be also done. So it's I would say I feel quite safe in Russia being in the hospital, because I know despite not having money, you will still get the treatment. They will not let you just die, and it's good. And you won't be in the money depth like after your treatment, like in the other countries. So I think it is great. And of course, if you have money, you can you can pay for your own room, you can order delivery, you can buy clothes on Wildberries, Ozon, whatever. You can even give money to a nurse or to a caretaker to buy something for you, and it's fine. So if you have money, who cares? You will get whatever you want. But anyway, I hope this video helped you to understand how do Russian hospitals look like, how do they work, and basically you shouldn't be scared to get there because yeah, obviously it will be new environment and no one speaks English there, or almost no one, but you have your phones now, Google translators, and you can just translate like that. And even if your phone is dead, a lot of the patients in the ward or caretakers, they would have phones and they will find a way to translate stuff and explain to you everything. So don't worry, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.